The Curious Case of Babar, Unveiling the Secrets of Innovation. In a bustling university town, where technology was as ubiquitous as air, there lived an extraordinary student named Babar. Known for his insatiable curiosity and unparalleled intellect in information technology, IT, Babar had earned the reputation of being the tech wizard among his peers. His professors often marveled at how effortlessly he grasped complex algorithms and cutting-edge concepts that left others scratching their heads. But what truly set Babar apart wasn't just his brilliance, it was his ability to learn from every experience, big or small, and turn those lessons into stepping stones toward innovation. This is the story of one such transformative journey, where Babar didn't merely absorb knowledge but discovered profound truths about life, collaboration, and creativity through an unexpected challenge. It's a tale that underscores the importance of adaptability, humility, and the power of learning beyond textbooks, a lesson anyone can carry with them, no matter their field of expertise. The spark of inspiration. It all began during Babar's final year of college when he joined a prestigious inter-university tech competition called InnovateX. The event brought together top students from across the nation to solve real-world problems using emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and the Internet of Things, IoT. Teams were tasked with proposing innovative solutions within 6 weeks, culminating in a grand presentation judged by industry leaders. Babar teamed up with 3 classmates, Aisha, a coding prodigy, Zain, a hardware enthusiast, and Sarah, who excelled in design thinking. Together, they decided to tackle urban waste management, a pressing issue plaguing cities worldwide. Their idea: to create a smart bin system equipped with sensors and AI capabilities to optimize waste collection routes, reduce carbon emissions, and promote recycling. At first glance, the project seemed straightforward enough. After all, Babar had spent countless hours studying IoT architectures and machine learning models. He confidently took charge of developing the algorithm that would analyze sensor data and predict optimal pickup times. However, as the team dove deeper into the project, cracks began to appear, not in the technical aspects, but in the dynamics between team members. The first lesson: collaboration over control. Babar's initial approach was methodical yet rigid. He meticulously planned every step, assigning roles based on each member's strengths. While this ensured efficiency, it also stifled creativity. For instance, when Sarah suggested incorporating gamification elements to encourage users to recycle more, Babar dismissed the idea, arguing that it would complicate the system unnecessarily. Similarly, Zain's proposal to use low-cost, locally sourced materials for the bins was met with skepticism, as Babar believed high-end components would yield better results. Tensions simmered until one evening, after a particularly heated discussion, Aisha pulled Babar aside. "You're brilliant, Babar," she said gently, "but you're forgetting something crucial: we're not building this alone. Innovation thrives on diverse perspectives." Her words struck a chord. That night, Babar reflected on his behavior. He realized that while he prided himself on his technical prowess, he had overlooked the human element of teamwork. True innovation wasn't about imposing one's vision, it was about weaving together different ideas into a cohesive whole. The next day, Babar apologized to his teammates and encouraged them to share their thoughts freely. Slowly but surely, the atmosphere shifted. Sarah's gamification concept became a cornerstone of the project, motivating users to participate actively. Zain's cost-effective design not only made the solution scalable but also garnered praise for its sustainability. By embracing collaboration, Babar learned that leadership wasn't about control, it was about empowerment. The second lesson: failure is feedback. As the deadline loomed closer, the team faced another hurdle: their prototype failed repeatedly during testing. The sensors malfunctioned under varying weather conditions, and the AI model struggled to process real-time data accurately. Frustration mounted, and doubts crept in. Was their idea too ambitious? Had they bitten off more than they could chew? One rainy afternoon, as Babar stared at lines of error-ridden code, he remembered a quote from one of his favorite books: "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." Determined to persevere, he rallied the team for a brainstorming session. Instead of viewing failures as setbacks, they reframed them as opportunities to learn. Through trial and error, they identified several issues: inadequate waterproofing for the sensors, insufficient training data for the AI model, and inefficient communication between hardware and software components. Each problem was addressed systematically. They redesigned the sensor casing, collected additional datasets, and implemented robust APIs to ensure seamless integration. By the time the prototype was ready for the final presentation, it worked flawlessly. More importantly, Babar had internalized a valuable lesson: failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone toward it. Every bug fixed, every iteration refined, brought them closer to excellence. The third lesson: empathy drives innovation. On the day of InnovateX, Babar and his team stood nervously before a panel of judges, showcasing their smart bin system. As they demonstrated its features, from real-time analytics dashboards to interactive mobile apps, something remarkable happened. One of the judges, a seasoned environmentalist, asked a poignant question: "How will your solution impact people living in underserved communities?" Caught off guard, Babar hesitated. While they had focused heavily on technological sophistication, they hadn't considered accessibility for marginalized groups. Sensing his unease, Sarah stepped in, explaining how the gamification feature could educate children in low-income areas about recycling. She also highlighted Zane's efforts to keep costs low, ensuring affordability for local municipalities. The judge nodded approvingly, commending the team for addressing a critical gap. Though they didn't win the competition, Babar walked away with a newfound appreciation for empathy in innovation. Technology, he realized, should serve humanity, not alienate it. True progress lies in creating solutions that are inclusive, equitable, and meaningful. Epilogue: Lessons beyond the classroom. Months later, Babar graduated at the top of his class, earning accolades for his academic achievements. But the lessons he learned during InnovateX stayed with him long after the applause faded. He carried these insights into his professional career, where he championed collaborative projects, embraced challenges with resilience, and prioritized user-centric designs. Looking back, Babar understood that intelligence alone wasn't enough to drive change. It was the blend of technical expertise, interpersonal skills, and a compassionate mindset that truly defined success. And so, armed with these principles, he continued to push boundaries, inspire others, and leave a lasting impact on the world.